So what made you go through with the surgery? Is it like insecurity issues or something you wanted to do?
So definitely. So there's a few different factors that made me do the surgery. One, yes, I have been insecure about my height since I was young, just because uh, I hated being a small man and I hated being seen as a small man. And it's funny because a lot of people think it had to do with dating. Like I said, I never really had an issue getting with women, but even a lot of times when I would date women, they still saw me as a small man. You know what I mean? So that affected my self-esteem. And my height has always been like pretty much the only joke people have had for me. But this has been my entire life.
Just getting joked on because of your height?
Yeah, but I also did it because I understood that there are benefits to being a taller man.
And what is that?
So there's a few different benefits. One, a lot of studies show that men that are taller are seen as more successful, whether they are or they aren't. A lot of times you receive more respect, and it's just a few different things. You're seen as more of a better option for mating, uh, things like that.
And it boosted up your confidence, correct?
My confidence. So I've always had high confidence. A lot of people confuse like having an insecurity with being insecure. I was never an insecure person, but now my confidence is through the roof. I have no insecurities.
So who recommended Live Life Taller to you?
Fortunately, I came across it by complete accident. I was actually going to do it in America at first. And then, like 2 weeks before my appointment, I just Googled how to prepare for limb lengthening. And like, then all of a sudden, Turkey came up and like, I found another place in Turkey first. But then, like, after doing research into Turkey and seeing how much cheaper it was, I found Live Life Taller.
So it's out in Turkey where you did it.
Yep. Istanbul, Turkey.
Oh wow. And I see you advertising a lot. Do you get like compensated for that? Cause I see you.
So I actually do not get paid for it, but I do it solely for the purpose of the reason I made my page was to educate men like that felt like how I felt. And I talked to a lot of men in the center. Like there's a lot of men there. And unfortunately, like there are men who feel like their life is terrible because of their height. Like it wasn't that bad for me, but there are men that literally feel like their life is crippled by their height. And like after seeing this and talking to a lot of these guys and hearing their stories plus my own story, I decided to share with the world. And I advertised for them so much, one because of how amazing their center was, but they did a more than I could they did more than I could ask for. And it was much more it meant much more to me than just receiving payment. That's why I advertised for them so hard. And I feel
Gotcha.
like they changed my life.
And they did a good job at that too. How long
Absolutely.
how long did they keep you out there after the process?
It took 6 months. So I did the surgery 2 times. Each surgery takes 3 months.
And so how long is the healing process?
6 months to a year. So it's a pretty strenuous and long healing process.
So how long has your process been going for so far? Cause I see you still here.
I'm I'm at right about 8 months. I'm coming up on my 8 month mark.
Oh, so like 4 more months you should be good.
Yeah.
Did it hurt when you finished the surgery, or did they give you the right painkillers and stuff?
So I don't really take painkillers. I'm more of
Okay.
a naturalist. But yes, it was the beginning stages of both surgeries was the most pain I've ever been through.
I can imagine because they break your bones, correct? So you
Yeah, so it's not even the broken bone that's giving you the most pain because the bone actually doesn't have pain receptors. The muscles around it, and there's a device actually like sticking out of your leg, and the swelling is insane. Like,
oh. So what's the process? Like so they break your bone, they put the thing in
mhm,
your leg, and you growing a
mhm.
new bone, correct?
Yep. So the new bone takes, which is why also it takes a while to recover. The new bone takes 6 months to a year to grow in. So basically, what happens is they break the bone, they put the rod in, and they connect the device on the outside, which is what you use to lengthen the bone. And then after you're done lengthening, the rod is what holds your bone in place and holds it stable while the new bone grows in once they remove the device.
How you do? Did I know you go for checkups? How's the healing going?
Mine is going, so because I spend so much time in the gym and because I'm such a health fanatic, my process is going great. Like my bone healing is far past normal at this point in the stage. And my recovery, even though it looks slow to a lot of people, is far past the normal recovery stage.
Yeah, cause I'm watching your recovery process. Would you be able to run and jump like you used to?
Absolutely. So everybody that I've seen undergo the surgery, at least that live life taller, like I've heard some horror stories from some other places, so it just depends on where you go. But everybody that I've seen from Live Life Taller has made 100% recovery.
I see
Like,
what
and
you're
they're a
saying.
lot of times because they are working so hard to recover, they're actually more capable than they were before the surgery.
I can't wait to see you back on your feet running and again. I want to
I'm
see that.
telling you, man, like I'm gonna because it's so new to the world, I plan on shocking the world because I give 100% to fitness. So I'm gonna be like, man, like running, jumping, playing basketball, football, just showing the world like what's possible.